for me, good girl.
Can you relax, good girl? There we go. Okay.
Okay, so what I do normally to start off the physio session is stroking just up over the shoulder and down the back with both hands on the body at the same time, because I think dogs are very sensitive. They always like to know where the other hand is. So I just spend 2 minutes just to try and relax in the preparation for it. Okay? That's like she's relaxing quite quickly there. So the next technique is called effleurage. Now this is more to do with blood flow stimulation, also lymphatic drainage. Good girl. So it'll help any type of swelling. No, we're not doing tummy scratches. So what we're going to do is take the fingers, and this is going to be more of a medium to firmer pressure. Good girl, you lie down for us.
Well, lie down.
And I start just above the wrist, okay? So with fingers together, I apply a medium to firm pressure, and I come up towards the elbow. I then direct the pressure towards the front of the shoulder. I go over the shoulder blade and down into the armpit, which is where the lymphatic drainage point is. And the direction you're applying that is also heading towards the heart. Okay? So spend again another couple of minutes doing that. I sometimes describe it as a reverse question mark. So,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
if there's an easy way of doing it. Okay? So a couple of minutes to try and warm up the muscles in a general way like that. And then the last technique is called kneading. Now the main muscle groups I'm going to be working on are biceps, triceps and over the shoulder muscles. So for the biceps and the triceps, I'll take my fingers and I'll come just above, in front of the elbow in the crease, and that's where your biceps originates or inserts into its lowest point. And I get my fingers, and what I'm just going to do is gently pick up the muscle and roll it out towards you. So, good girl. Yeah.
You don't want to join in one.
Good girl. So the biceps is quite important because it comes and it originates just above the shoulder joint. So it's one of the most important muscles. Good girl. And then the triceps inserts into the point of the elbow and originates from the back of the shoulder blade. So if you imagine there's a bit of a triangular muscle here, you're coming in just above the elbow, and again I'm picking up and rolling the muscle towards me in a kneading-like fashion. Okay. If you're not sure, there are other techniques where you can just use the thumb on the outside in circular motion. Okay, and using the fingers at the back of the muscle to just stabilise it, or you can just get your fingers and do again circular motion up to the back of the shoulder. And then for the shoulder muscles anyway, around the shoulder blade, probably the fingers or the thumb action is the most easiest for that. Okay. So basically you've got two sets of muscles. You've got your infraspinatus, which is what's called the muscle below the spine of the scapula. There's a little bony protuberance, which you can sometimes feel. Yeah, just about on her down through there. So one muscle at the front is called supraspinatus, which can sometimes waste, and then the muscle below that is the infraspinatus. So those are the two main muscle groups for the shoulder blade. Okay. So then once you've done the massage to prepare, it's the range of movement exercises. So we're going to be focusing our attention on the shoulder. So with a hand under the wrist and a hand under the elbow, what I would do, if you imagine the angle of the shoulder blade with the humerus, okay? You're wanting to close that angle and then open that angle, okay? So what I'm going to be doing to close it is bringing the elbow up towards the spine to close the angle. Good girl. She doesn't seem too bothered by it all. And then to extend it, I'm using most of my pressure from behind the elbow, just supporting the wrist with the other hand. But this is the one that's stuck and doesn't go very far into extension. And you can be guided by her response as well, because if you apply too much pressure, she'll indicate.
Yeah,
So I think she just finds it a little uncomfortable.
Go on.
Pop it.
Heavy. Come on, Bobby.
Come on.
You can go up. But we'll need to stay there. I will still here. It's fine. Stay there. Stay there.